everybody! Welcome, welcome!
We're live? How did that happen?
Hey, it's
Well, I
better
guess we're not dead.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's better than not being dead. Yeah. We're off to a great evening, aren't we?
Typical for the buns. Very, very typical of the buns.
Excuse me. Hello, Octi. It's awesome to see you.
Yes.
Let's see, do we need to talk to people, or should we just jump straight in?
I think we need to talk.
Mugham?
Mogam, we need to have a talk. You know, Estinian may not be as bad as I thought, Kupo. Under all those horrid spikes, he actually has a soft spot for his companions. Just a small one, mind. Oh, and don't tell him I told you, alright?
Alright. I think we can do this. Since we don't really talk at all!
Hmm?
We're warriors of light. We talk? I've prepared some things for a meal. It will be plain fare, but better than empty bellies. Hey, food's food.
I see I was right to worry about the boy's safety. Once Alphino returns with the wood, we can see about supper. The Ice Queen has filled a pot with what looked like stew ingredients, ready for the fire.
Tasty.
Stewed stew, my favorite. Evidence that the foodiness runs deep in this game.
Yes.
It does not start with a cheeseburger.
We need to break out the cookbook at some point.
Yes! At least Baron does. Don't look at me, I'm not gonna talk first.
Lazy fluffy butts.
Few things compare to the simple pleasure of sitting beside a crackling campfire of one's own making. So speaks the great explorer. Until recently, you wouldn't have recognized firewood if it came with kindling and a flint. 'Tis well you instructed me patiently, then. But yes, left to my own devices, I would have been compelled to signal the assail with a pile of damp leaves. I was born the pampered son of a Charlian dignitary, and, alongside my twin, became the youngest student ever to be accepted into the studium. How proud I was to match wits with scholars and philosophers. How ignorant of mine own shortcomings. That hubris invited manipulation and betrayal, and led to the downfall of the Scions.
We are all guilty of similar ignorance. How many men lay down their lives, never knowing what it is they fight for, never questioning which they have been taught to believe. "'Tis only upon meeting Hraesvelgar that I learned the truth hidden within our histories. Were it not for the chance encounter, I would have never vowed to tear down the Holy See and expunge the falsehoods that which fan the flames of this conflict. I would live and die in ignorance. That the truth has not driven me to terrible things, I cannot deny. But I would rather sin in pursuit of peace than imagine myself victorious in perpetuating a needless war."
If this journey has taught me anything, it is the importance and difficulty of holding to one's convictions in the face of failure, striving always to replace one's ignorance with knowledge. You're well on your way, Master Alphino. At your age, I was but a fool swinging a spear with scarcely a thought in my head. Even now, I struggle to acknowledge the misconceptions under which I have labored. Sitting here, amongst these grand ruins, how can I deny that man and dragon once lived in peace? But for all that such an age existed, we are now in a time of war. Nidhogg killed my family, and no quirk of history will exonerate him. I may be ignorant of how the Dragonsong War began, but if we do not put an end to this conflict now, I can say for a certainty that it will only breed more vengeful souls such as mine. In my hands resides the power to vanquish a great worm. If Ishgard's survival rests on me wielding that power, I will slay Nidhogg myself, orders or no.
Estinian, you gave your word.
My word is contingent upon the success of our parley. Show me the strength of your convictions, Lady Iceheart. Convince Hraesvelgr of the righteousness of your cause.
Doubt not, but I shall, Dragoon.
Well, when's willing, we shall have our answers on the morrow. Let us sleep now and face our fate with the rising of the sun. Dang it. I have no idea.
I'm going Black Mage. Actually, I'm going
not
Red Mage. Interesting. Mount speed has increased.
Right. Which implies we're at some form of halfway mark. A minute here. Oh yeah. I'm going to miss the Dreadworm robe.
Always keeping his glam.
Yep. Oh yeah, I miss it.
Oh, this robe isn't that bad.
It is not that bad. It's just nowhere near as good as the other.
No, I did not catch the event today. I have seen the most recent trailer, and apparently the demo for 16 has dropped.
For those of you with PS5s.
Yeah, I had someone in one of our raids earlier today go, so is everyone hyped for 16? And I'm like, I would be if I had a PS5. I'm gonna have to wait for like a year and a half for it to show up on PC, which it eventually will.
Yes.
Alphanel?
I trust you're well rested, Ladonia. Brenna? Good. If we are to parley with Hraesvelgr, we shall each have need of the full complement of our wits.
We must succeed in winning Hraesvelgr to our cause. Lend me your resolve, Saint Shiva.
I will note it is appropriately 6:30 a.m. world time.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, warriors of light, full eager am I to gaze upon this great worm.
Then let us gaze upon the great worm. What do you say, Mogham? You're coming with us, right?
Heart of Ice. Mogan is gazing meaningfully at the path to Zenith. Bye, Marshmallow. Marshmallow does not want to face a dragon. The campfire was so cozy. Must have fallen asleep, Kupo.
Yes, you did. Because you're a lazy fluffy butt.
But do you feel how the winds have shifted? They will have borne Hraesvelgr back to the skies above Zenith. I'm sure of it. This is your chance to climb to the highest floor of the palace and summon him with a toot of that shiny horn. So, I'll be heading back now if it's all the same to you. Good luck, Kupo. It was nice knowing you. You're all heart, Magam.
Like we expected better.
Yeah?
Yeah, the other thing that happened today, of course, was the Windows/Bethesda
There it is.
meetup. And the main thing that came out of that was the announcement of a possible new Star Wars MMO, Star Wars Outlaws, which is looking to be more akin to Galaxies. We'll have to see how it pans out because, of course, what they showed was a pre-rendered cinematic with absolutely, utterly no gameplay that didn't really tell us squat diddly.
Well, there's a lot of that at the moment.
Yeah.
Paradox had a couple of announcements recently, one of which is basically a turn-based spin-off of Stellaris, and the other of which is a grand strategy Star Trek game, which, judging purely by the cinematic, it will be next generation era. It's kind of like Stellaris crossed with Birth of the Federation. Maybe. Not that they've said anything that lets us know one way or another what it's really going to be like, other than grand strategy.
Yeah, too early to say.
Though they did say they would be saying more on Picard today, which is sometime in late June.
Nice.
Yes, probably.
Need more hours in the day.
I need more days in the day.
Alphano?
So this is the place. Must be we're not alone. It is time, Warriors of Light.
Lend me your resolve, Saint Shiva.
And
before touchy.
Let's get that taken care of.
Actually, how are we doing on that?
I was gonna check after this, but okay.
We have found all the ones we can via foot. We have
Really?
3 quests.
Wow. This
And destination.
is Turning Mist? Yeah, okay. Is that you or me?
That's you.
Okay, I thought they said she recently.
I think that was for Vidolfnir.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Mortals, why do you disturb my solitude? speakest the name of a creature that but awaiteth the release of oblivion. Leave me.
By the 12. Mine ears hear the tongue of dragons, yet the meaning rings clear within my mind. How can that be?
Hraesvelgar, do you not remember me? 'Twas I whom you found in Dravania. I who glimpsed the truth. The truth about your past. About Shiva.
Do not speak her name, mortal.
But speak it I must. I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me.
Foolish girl, thinkest thou my beloved spirit hath descended from the heavens? That the secrets of her heart are thine to know.
I have surrendered mine to her. Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn.
Gullible fool. The light but illuminated the path past for thee, did not grant thee omniscience. The spirit thou hast summoned belongeth not to Shiva. 'Tis but a shade conjured by thine own fancy. In an age long past, mine own kin were guilty of like folly. Beguiled by the Dark One's lies, they attempted to resurrect a king among worms. Yet the divinity they called forth merely borrowed the semblance of my fallen brood brother. Such gods are not summoned, but created. Phantoms spun from the threads of misplaced faith.
Then the spirit that answered me.
Was but thy dream of Shiva. Thy soul hath been corrupted by a deity of thine own making, child.
Be that as it may, Lord Hraesvelgar, Izel's desire to heal the rift between man and dragon is real, and it has borne us this far. We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages of this senseless war. Pray join your voice to ours in a call for peace and forgiveness.
The tale of thy kind is one of avarice, treachery, and death, and thou would speak to me of peace. Hark thee, mortal, to the naked truth. Then tell me thou deservest forgiveness. "1,200 years ago, my beloved Shiva's sacrifice served to bring an end to the war twixt man and dragon, paving the way for an age of peace and cooperation. Two centuries of harmony were to follow, during which time the Elizen learned much about us, not least that the eyes of a great worm are the wellspring of its strength. "'Twas out of the selfish desire to possess this strength that King Thoradin then conspired to undo all that our peoples had achieved together. The aid of his leal knights, that most noble of Elizen lured my brood sister Ratatoskr into an ambush, and took from her that which he craved. Fain would I strike the image from my mind, yet still the scene doth linger. My brood sister's tattered corpse, defiled by her Elizen allies, they had torn out her eyes, and feasted upon them in the manner of wild beasts. Yet that was not all, for from their bloody banquet the fiends had gained strength beyond that of mortal men. Even now I labor to comprehend the enormity of their betrayal. Nidhogg was the first to learn of the atrocity, and he took to the skies, hungry for vengeance. But though he slew Thoradin and some few of his knights, their fellow butchers knew only too well where to aim their spears, and with now practiced savagery, they set about my brood brother, sending him flailing from the field. Such is the truth the Holy See would keep hidden. Such was the beginning of the Dragon Song War. 'Tis a song my kind shall ne'er forget, e'en should 10,000 years pass, and Ishgard crumble into dust.
Your tale bears scant resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility. But tell me, Dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
What thou choosest to believe is immaterial. The betrayal that yet haunts mine every waking moment is no less than the truth to my kind. And Nidhogg meaneth for Thordan's people to suffer for this sin till the end of days. That which thou imaginest a war of extinction is but a punishment, a siege of the spirit. Hast thou not seen those who tire of the torment, those who abandon their own and side with dragonkind?
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
Know that all the traitor's progeny bear a trace of Ratatoskir's essence, but a single sip of our blood is enough to awaken it.
Then, the seed lies within us.
Tis for this reason that those who abandon their loyalties are rewarded with a drink. And thus are they transformed, to join the ranks of Nidhogg's ever-growing army as newborn dragons. One by one, through death or defection, my brood brother shall account for all of the betrayer's children.
Ye gods, I have borne witness to such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it some manner of Dravanian enchantment. But if any Ishgardian, regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 12 forgive us. To think of all the dragons we've slain!
There will always be some, of course, who choose to fight until the bitter end, like thee, Dragoon. But struggle as thou might, thy youthful vigor will be spent ere thou reachest 210, and Nidhogg shall remain to torment thine offspring.
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground. Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragonsong War, for it is no war at all, but vengeance. An eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
Thou hast right of it, Dragon Slayer. Comprehendest thou now the futility of thy quest?
I have not come this far only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes. Mayhap our words will sway him.
Stubborn child, thou thinkest in mortal terms. Our perception of time is too broad for thee to grasp. 'Tis a simple matter for thee to offer thine apologies. Thou didst not perpetrate the crime. Despite thy visions, the deeds of history seem distant to thee. For a worm such as Nidhogg, however, that history is yet part of his present, as fresh as the blood that did gush from Ratatusker's wounds. How could he not be driven mad? "'Tis only by the calming embrace of Shiva's soul that mine own fury hath not consumed me. But let us speak no more of what is done. My faith in your kind is spent, and I would be alone." Oh, yeah, that went well. Uh-huh.
Smashing! Peeps, get back here! No, you cannot hang out with Moogles. What false god is this Shiva? What matter of phantom have I welcomed into my heart?
As predicted, Iceheart's faith in the worm was misplaced, which leaves us with one recourse. You know I have the right of it, Warriors of Light. Alphino, what's Plan B? You have a Plan B, right?
It's Alphino. He always has a plan B, right?
His Velgar was every bit as awe-inspiring as I imagined. His voice fairly dripped with power. The will behind his words so undeniable that it transcended my ignorance of the dragon's tongue. 'Tis but a pity I misliked what he said. So far did we travel, even unto the very heavens themselves, only to be dismissed like unruly children. And for mitigating this humiliation, the hidden truths we have learned serve only to prove that our grand mission of peace was destined to fail from the first. Nothing will deter Nidhogg from his course. That doesn't sound like a Plan B.
Yeah, that was not a... Ooh,
And
55! I guess, White Mage or Ninja? Probably Ninja. Or maybe White Mage.
Or you could White Mage so you'll have more of an excuse to ninja in a dungeon. I know you like ninjing in dungeons. And White Maging in dungeons. And most anything in dungeons.
I like dungeons! Woohoo! Let's do Ninja.
The Worm's Lair. Alphino is considering your party's next course of action.
But we don't have action! Action's out for the week!
Or longer.
Well, what do you propose we do now? I, for one, am intent on continuing to the east.
What is there to be found in the east?
Nidhogg's lair, the Eyrie, is said to lie in that direction. And the eye tells me he is near.
You cannot still mean to slay him.
You cannot still mean to stop me. I have been true to my word, and aided you in this fool's errand with Hraesvelgr. But your efforts at parley have come to naught, Lady Iceheart. I would see Ishgard saved, and for that, Nidhogg must die.
With the tale of our ancestors' vile betrayal yet ringing in your ears, you speak of continuing this war?
Nay, lady. I would but pierce its vengeful heart. When Nidhogg dies, this war shall die with him.
A moment, Estinian. You yourself spoke of the Great Worm's strength, that you believed him powerful enough to raise your city to the ground. How then are we few to challenge him? Even behind the stout walls of Ishgard, with an army of knights manning the defenses, our victory would be hard won. Yet you propose to contend with the beast in his own lair.
In close combat, this will afford us an advantage. And if the tales are true, the Warrior of Light has bested many an invincible foe. But such speculation is meaningless if we cannot even find the
this
worm.
time I get the alternate
Our
version.
first task must be to seek out Nidhogg's lair.
The story of this nation grows bloodier by the moment. Must death always be answered with more of the same?
Such is the way of things, I fear. I shall consider it a miracle if mine armor is not stained crimson ere this conflict is ended.
Oh, don't say things like that.
That I should be blinded by my own lies. Everything I believed, everything I thought I was, gone. All gone.
Leave her. Your words will not reach her now. And we have not the time to wait for her to gather up the pieces of her shattered faith.
Hello, Live Swing. Good to see you here.
Yes, hey, live suing.
Yeah, I think-
The two Azure Dragoons working in tandem.
Yes. Yes. What a false god is this Shiva? What manner of phantom have I woken into my heart? Yeah, that's on you, girl. And just checking. Yeah.
Eorzea is definitely feeling a bit more sprightly.
Yes, she is.
Oh, we have a new quest.
Yes, yes, we do.
Yes, of course we do.
So much rubble! Hard to navigate around. And there it is. Oh no, it's Moglio again.
Of course it is.
Unmotivated.
Unmoogled Moogle. Or,
Yes.
yeah, unmoogled Moogle. Oh, this just won't do, Kupo.
Hey,
Far
Moglio.
from home. Moglio has found the next lucky recipient of his kindness. Look, adventurer, it's another Moogle that needs our help. I wonder where his troubles will lead us, Kubo.
Moglio.
Oh. Too late.
This Moogle looks absolutely agitated, Kupo. but we won't be able to offer our aid until we find out what's wrong with him. Go ahead, adventurers. Ask him.
This won't do. This won't do at all, Kubo. Oh, whatever shall I do? What's wrong, Kubo? What won't do? Well, I came here from a spa because the flowers here bloom so lovely, and every day I've watered them without fail. But then those discourteous dragons came in and started stamping all over them, Kubo. I could only stand their lack of manners for so long until one day I gave them a stern lecture in hopes they would change their ways. But dragons being dragons, they roared and gnashed their teeth and chased me from my beloved flower bed. I have no choice now but to go back to Eorzea, but the dragons are stalking the road home. All I wanted to do is take care of the flowers, and now I'm trapped here, Kubo. That's quite the quandary. Aha! All I have to do is protect you on the way home, Kubo. Those dragons won't dare come near my mighty blade. Adventurers, come close. We must form our battle strategy, Kubo.
We have a battle strategy?
Let the Moogle die.
I just watered the flowers, Kupo.
Adventurers, I know you've helped me in the past, but I must ask you to let me take care of this task myself. Sure, you can take the escort quest all by yourself, fine by me. To be a member of the Palm Guard, it not only requires a generous heart, but a strong arm as well. I shall guide this Moogle safely home by virtue of my own blade, Kupo. There are lots of dragons on the road to Eorzea, and if one were to happen to attack, you have my permission to come to our rescue. The Moogle's no good to anyone if they become dragon fodder. Now that our strategy has been carefully thought through, it's time to set out. Follow close behind, adventurers, so that you may bask in the courage of Mooglekind. Bask in what now?
Baskin Robbins? We're going for ice cream?
Sounds better to me.
Wow. Not even out of the... And they're already in trouble.
Think we should just let them be? I guess not. Really?
Man, this skill speed is so slow compared to what I'm used to on Theron.
Oh dear. The dragon! True, Kupo! The dragon almost cornered us, Kupo, but thanks to you, we've not suffered a scratch. Let's continue on our way to Eorzea. Yeah, you're gonna get about 10 yolms.
If that.
I see trouble on the road.
I think that's a different quest trouble.
Really? Oh, search for the area. Yeah, main story trouble. So why didn't the Moogles get ambushed by them?
Because they weren't searching for the Aerie?
Nah.
I mean, it was just a long shot, but...
The amphitheater. Oh, I think they ran into trouble. Trouble with capital T, and that doesn't rhyme, and that rhymes with D, and that stands for dragon. Go away, Kupo!
Come on, you two. You're almost there.
I almost had him that time. Just a couple more swings of my sword and the dragon would have fallen before me. Only a little bit further to Eorzea. Come, adventurers! He almost had it. Okay, sure. Yeah, let's go with that.
I'm not gonna argue with him.
Don't stick your palm in crazy.
Yes.
Finally, I've returned to Eorzea. Thank you, Kupo! Despite some hardships, we've finally completed our journey. But, adventurers, I am ashamed I wasn't strong enough to protect this Moogle on my own. When the dragons let out their terrifying roar, I couldn't do anything but cower in fear, Kupo. Fret not, Mugleo. If not for you by my side, I would never have been able to return to Eorzea. Your courage was truly inspiring, Kupo.
If you say so.
Thank you for the encouragement, but the Palm Guard would never take a Moogle like me. The only course of action is to help more Moogles, Kupo! My courage shall not falter again. Now I am off to find another pom-pom in need of aid. You do that. Sure. It's great to be back in Eorzea, but I miss my flowers, Kupo.
Sorry about your flowers, Mr. Unmoogled Moogle.
Yeah, we can't exactly get the Botany Guild out here to help out.
No.
Not with all those dragons.
Though I'm sure, given a chance, Fufuto would love to try.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look! More dragons.
Here? Tell me it isn't so. I want my fell cleave.
Soon, soon, you shall have the wonders of Fellcleave.
Oh dear.
No, we are not doing that one.
Oh
Though we've
dear.
got the time if we want to. But it's really depressing.
Nah, no, keep going. That's not... I was just looking at Fellcleave. The way we're doing things, I'm not going to have it for a while.
I'm sorry. Look! A Palm Guard Moogle!
I can't go on, Kupo.
Moglio?
A nutty initiation. Moglio has found a Moogle in a most compromising position. Excuse me. If we're quite done. Look! It's a Moogle from the Palm Guard, and he's been knocked unconscious, or is he napping? There's only one way to find out. Ask him, Kupo!
Really?
Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to check Monglio.
Even if he's napping, this is no place to be dozing off. Find out what's wrong with him, Kupo.
This is the end, Kupo. Speak to me! What happened to you? I was on patrol. I was caught unawares. And I was attacked. By a flower. You were attacked? By whom, Kupo? A tree. I was close. It was a tree. Oh, my head. And I don't think the mic picked up your laughter.
It never picks up my laughter.
Attacked by a tree? Adventures? I'm afraid this is nothing but a clumsy Moogle, Kupo. My life is flashing before my eyes. If only I had brought more Kupo nuts, I could pull through. It's just a slight bump on the head. He'll be flitting about in time. Nevertheless, a Moogle is in need, and I shall help however I can. Adventures, let us discuss our new strategy.
We have a strategy?
Let the Moogle starve. Mother, Father, we're all here, Kupo.
Ah!
Well, everyone knows moving about when you've hit your head is dangerous. What's more, this area is crawling with carnivorous monsters, so we can't just leave him there. What's that? You'll go and get the Kupo nuts while I stand guard? Wait, I didn't say anything. Alas, once again, I lack the strength to refuse your aid. Please do. Adventurers, hurry and bring the Kupo nut before one of these mean-looking monsters decides to get curious.
Like him.
Yes.
And you realize I'm
Exactly
locked
like him.
into this now. Or maybe not for very much longer.
There you go. Timing is all about timing. I'm reading that, I'm watching it walk over, I'm going, oh god, that again.
Okay.
Just can't leave him here. Mean-looking monsters decides to get curious. Getting a Kupo nut should be as simple as asking a Eorzea who looks after Mug Home Supply. If you explain the situation, he should be willing to part with a nut or two, Kupo.
I guess if we have to.
Mugsy is... yeah, okay. Basically, repeat. And that's a repeat. Attacked by a tree.
Go away! We don't want to play with you!
You gave it the office.
They mean well. They're trying to help.
No, they're just trying.
Fair enough. I will not argue that one.
I didn't think you would.
Hi, Muggy. Bye, Muggy.
Kupo? It's nice that hers is getting her second wind.
Yeah. Her claws are feeling a bit more nimble, as she's gotten used to the lower oxygen altitude.
Lower ether content.
I don't know, with how many things are flying about here, this might be a high aether content.
It's just all wind aspected.
Not gonna deny that. Hello, Moxia. We need a couple spare Kupo nuts.
What's that? A palm guard in need of a Kupo nut? It's a terrible thing for a palm guard Moogle to be trapped out in the wild without their precious nuts. Very well, take as many as you need. Best bring it to him quick. Well, hurry up. Palm guard without his nuts is no guard at all, Kupo.
We are so not going there.
there.
Ah, I see. You are also a weeb of culture.
I'm trying to resist it mightily, but yeah.
Fellow Idiot is so proud of us right now. Oh. And now we have to trudge all the way back.
And it's a thankless job, but someone's got to deliver the Kupo nuts. Maybe.
It is kind of a nutty situation. Muglio.
Yeah, it hasn't changed since his last thing.
Ah.
Oh, were you looking for us, Kupo? Our Eorzea was getting a little too close for comfort, so Muglio and I fled over here.
Yeah, I can understand that one.
I mean, my poor head. Did you bring me a Kupo nut?
Yes, you lazy fluffy butt.
Kupo nut, the flavorful seed of a Kupo tree. The Kupo nut is cherished by Moogles across the realm. Yes, they are Kupo for Kupo nuts, we know. Oh, thank heavens, Kupo! It's so delicious, and it's been so long. Minutes at least. Yes, I can feel it. I can feel the power, Kupo! Ah, it's good to feel alive again. I must remember to bring more Kupo nuts with me on my next patrol. You've saved my palm, Kupo. My thanks, Muglio. Without your aid, I would have met an untimely demise, Kupo. You're too kind. All I did was flee from that Eorzea. Nonsense, Kupo. You could have left me to be the prey to the wild beasts, but you risked your pom-pom to carry me with you. You can hold your head high. If you actually did that, yes, you can. But this isn't an ideal place for long-winded praise. Let us return to Mog Home and seek out Captain Muglio, Kupo. And more Kupo nuts, no doubt. Captain Muglio? Why, whatever for, Kupo. All shall be revealed in good time. Ah, yes, your companions may come along as well.
If you say so. You do we have a dragon to go kill.
A dragon or two when there's Kupo nuts to be eaten.
So back to
And
Mogho.
treasured and stared at longingly.
Yeah, no offense, you can keep my nuts.
We have nuts.
I think we have knockoff Trader Joe's Nutella. Does that count?
Maybe.
You know I can't eat that stuff, right?
No, you can eat it. You'll be sorry if you do.
Yeah, I will very much regret it.
But you can eat it.
It's up there
It won't
with
kill
blood
you, it'll
orange.
just make you wish you were killed.
Yeah, oh man. Hamsters digging through foreheads.
Actually, I think that's probably actually Moogles digging through your forehead in search of Kupo nuts.
Please don't! I do not need that image! Moglio?
Moglio. Captain Moglio wishes to speak with me, Kupo? On guard. Moglio, listen well, Kupo. You will want to hear what Captain Moglio has to say.
And Moglio's a big fellow.
Yes. So, you are the daring Moglio of whom I have heard so much. I am given to understand you have been helping our troubled brethren across the land. I merely do what any upstanding Moogle would do, Kupo, though my trusty companions here deserve much and more of the credit. Although you have these adventurers' hands to aid you, you must stop this one Moogle crusade. Should the worst happen, it would be a grievous loss, Kupo. Are you saying I can't even help just one more Moogle? But I just wanted to prove myself worthy of the Palm Guard. Do not make me repeat myself, Moglio. Though your intent is noble, you cannot continue helping other Moogles alone. Nay, henceforth, you will do so as a member of the Palm Guard, Kupo. Me? In the Palm Guard? We could ask for no greater honor than to count you amongst our ranks. Moogles all over, a brother of the Palm Guard among them, vouch for your skill and valor both. I can think of no worthier addition to our ranks. Here, Kupo! Are you sure I'm strong enough? Strength is important, 'tis true. But it is not without courage, and courage is something you do not want for, Kupo. I have great expectations of you, Moglio. This is everything I ever dreamed of. It's even better than the time I ate 4 Kupo nuts at once. Finally, I'm Moglio of the Palm Guard, Kupo. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Kupo. Come to me, I shall introduce you to everyone. I am concerned.
Why are you concerned?
I'm concerned that Moogles have evolved digestion about as specific as a koala's. And Kupo nuts are narcotic for them.
Yeah, that's not necessarily good.
So I am concerned.
Oh, back to MSQ. Did you ding?
No,
Ah.
I just got new equipment.
Oh, okay.
New casting equipment.
You too, eh?
And he's back to his usual. Okay.
Zoom!
Zoomies. We have great zoomies. Or at least better zoomies than we had when we started tonight.
Well, we are traipsing across the entire map, practically.
Yes, they do a lot of that here. I see there is another side quest waiting for us, though it's definitely waiting for us to catch up to it.
Yes.
And I think I know why it's considered an unlock.
Maybe? No, Mr. Archaeosaur, you cannot nibble on our Chocobo's tail feathers. Not allowed.
I heard that. Excuse me. Tank coming through. High DPS ninja coming through.
Sorry, I'm kind of giving these guys the what for.
No, that's fine. I distract them, you kill them. Only fair.
Snicker snack?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Mr. Moon-Eyed Moogle.
Okay, we'll do this first. Waiting to inhale. Okay. The Moogle on the watchtower is cradling her rumbling tummy. This will be you.
Whatever could be taking her so long, Kupo? My replacement should have been here already, but I don't see her anywhere. I'm so hungry. To wager she went home on account of those troublesome Tullahans they're flapping about. If you slay 4 of them, that should be safe enough path, given my replacement no excuse. Please, my stomach begs you, Kupo.
I can't go on. I need some Kupo nuts. Venture, please slay the Tullahans for me. And wow. There was one linked downstairs. Okay, these guys aren't dying quite as quickly as the big guys.
They are higher levels.
Ah.
And there's our 4.
And a lightning sprite, to round it off.
For good measure.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Now that the Tullahans are out of the way, it's only a matter of time before my replacement gets here. I'll ask about a pass I was about to pass out from hunger, so I think I'll go on ahead. What could go wrong, Kupo? Red flag word! Red flag word!
Yeah. That's what, 2 more quest ones to do?
Yep.
One of which will probably be main quest as we exit the zone.
That would be correct. Just a second. Nope.
Can't see your house from here?
Nope. Alfie?
Estinian, pray tell me I am wrong. Uh-oh.
Is that it?
Ah, right.
Yeah, Eorzea can't fly yet.
Aye, that would be the Eyrie. I feel Nidhogg's presence through the eye, his caustic hatred gnawing at my soul. 'Twould seem the death of his consort has put him on guard. Mark how he wards his lair with tempestuous winds.
A similar barrier once barred our entrance to the Primal Garuda's domain, until we discovered the means by which it could be penetrated.
That was an expression.
Mayhap it is time we called upon Master Garland. 'Twill be just like the good old days, no?
Hold on. Yeah. If our only remaining recourse is to violence, then we should seek out the swiftest path to victory. With every moment we hesitate, Ishgard's prospects grow bleaker.
Oh dear.
New winds, old friends. Estinian would have you enlist the aid of said Garland. A force of sufficient power to break through a primal's defenses might conceivably grant us access to the Eyrie. And I can offer no better solution. Pray consult this engineer friend of yours. Hi, peeps. Very well. On the condition that you swear not to lure Nidhogg from his lair in our absence. And steal all the glory for myself, you mean? Nay, I am not so selfish as all that. Contact me by link pearl when your preparations are complete, and we shall set forth from Ishgard together. I suggest we rendezvous back at St. Tyrannet's Forum. From what I gleaned of the Holy Sea's decidedly ambitious airship project, Cid will still be in Ishgard. Go meet with your engineer friend. I shall remain here and keep vigil over the worm.
All right,
so
then.
Time to traipse back off across 3 zones.
We could just port it.
We could.
Do
At least
we
we do get to fly through 2 of them.
Do we want to? We've got
Let us follow
15
the
minutes.
Yeah. Let's follow the railroad tracks. See if there's any more quests lying in ambush. Oh, there are.
Oh.
2 in Eorzea and 1 at Mogholm.
Yeah, we're gonna be a while before we can get to Ishgard.
I hope Nidhogg isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
2 in Eorzea, 1 in Mogholm, and 1 at Zenith.
Oh, yeah, and that's the important one.
So yeah, probably good I
That's
didn't
the
port it.
unlock quest. We're getting close to the end of the zone, aren't we? Which means the MSQ unlock quest is coming up.
C.
Yeah, so we really need to get that one done.
Zenith first?
No, probably Asa, then Zenith, then Mogholm.
Okay.
And pick up Zenith if Mogholm sends us out that way. Or not Mogholm, but
Right.
Asa.
Hello, Mogmont.
Pom Pom Panic. Mogmont is scouring the horizon for signs of Moogle life. Semi, the search for extra Moogle intelligence. A recent spate of dragon attacks has been keeping us on guard. One can never be too careful. But no Moogle can keep watch forever. My shift replacements were due to arrive some time ago, but there remains no sign of them. Could you see if they've run into any trouble along the road, Kupo? Okay, so that one's sending us back towards Mogholm, I assume. No. Back the way we came. Now let's pick up the other one. See where it wants to send us.
Probably for more baskets.
You think? My friend the Enabler. Mogson looks to be in a gift-giving mood. A friend of mine in Mogholm has a bit of an obsession with tools of the landlords. It's easy to see why. We Moogles love shiny things, Kupo. And Kupo nuts. Can't forget the Kupo nuts. Or are they all shiny?
They are all shiny.
Tools from ages lost can be found strewn about the landlord colony, ripe for the taking. My friend Mogmill would be overjoyed if you could find and deliver a few pieces to him at Mogholm. That'll end us in Mogholm, but in the meantime...
I'm thinking go pick up the one at Zenith.
I think so. I figured one would send us towards Mogholm and one towards Zenith, but I was wrong.
As we try and dodge the lower Sky Lords.
Yeah, I want to see a Skylord of the upper half at some point.
An upper Sky Lord.
Yep.
A middle Sky Lord.
That too. Hey, not quite as low as all that, Skylord. Hide your Moogles. This Moogle is scouring every nook and cranny in Zenith. Hide and seek seemed like a fun game at first, but I had no idea everyone would be so good at it. Now I just want to go home. Did you find the other 3 Moogles and tell them it's time to leave, Kupo?
Oh, they're around here somewhere.
Kinda hoping you remember.
Oh, there's one.
Yep. Emasculated Moogle. Okay then. I fell asleep in my hiding place. I think I'll return to my comfy bed.
You do this.
This is kind of going out of range. Ah, the amphitheater. Ah, the amphitheater. And he squeezes through.
How does
there
that
you go.
work? I think I see one.
Oh,
And
yeah.
another.
Ah, yeah. Okay. I can't believe you found me. I'll find an even better hiding spot next time, Kupo. No, wait, go, just go home. We can get up this.
I think we have to go around this way.
Ow.
Maybe.
I think this is high enough.
Yep.
I've lost track of him. I saw him earlier.
He's over here.
Ah, there he is. You actually found me? Aw, well, I suppose it's time to go home, Kupo.
Okay, for we all done here. Impatient.
How did you find me, Kupo? You're too clever by half.
Emasculated.
Hiding is such taxing work. I suppose it's time to train.
Muttering.
You seek better than most Muggles. I guess I'll have to practice hiding at home. Yeah, you do that.
And marauding.
Maundering.
Maundering. It kind of looks
He is
like
not
marauding.
No, it's a Moogle. They don't maraud. That would take work. Unbelievable! You already found all the Moogles? Finally, we can go home. Never seen such skillful seeking in my life, Kupo. Sorry to make you find everyone. We usually don't hide this well. You'll be the first one we invite to our next game. No, please don't. No, please don't. Let's see here.
We don't need earrings.
True. They won't let me expand my bottle cap collection.
Oh no.
More.
A new quest has just shown up on the map.
More. Oh yes. The Unceasing Gardener. We're gonna be at this for weeks, you know.
Possibly. Hello, Mrs. Manic.
The Unceasing Gardener. This manic Moogle looks too busy to attend to his own matters. There's so much work to be done, and so many Moogles do nothing but play. Say, you look like the serious sort. Would you deliver something to Moghome for me, Kupo? I have a pot here filled with rich black loam from the surrounding area. Please deliver it to my friend Mogomo and Moghome. He'll be ever so happy.
Okay, considering we're heading that way anyway.
And don't forget to pick up the clay pot.
Yeah, that would be bad.
No going all the way to Moghome to realize you forgot it. Sadly, the mic isn't picking that up either.
Aww. It does not like my whistling.
It's the high pitch, I'm sure.
Not playing with you.
He didn't like your whistling either.
Aw, no one likes my whistling.
Well, how can they like it when they can't even hear it?
So next week we'll probably actually get to the Eyrie.
Yep.
Though we do have some questing before that, so...
Yeah, actually, I'm thinking it'll be 2 weeks.
I think
I
it'll
know
probably...
there's a little bit of main story to go, and I expect them to keep tossing quests our way.
We shall see about that. I don't think they do once we leave here until we finish the Eyrie. Once we're done with the Eyrie, then they're going to give us a whole mess of them.
What are we looking for here?
There we go.
Ancient tools.
Such tight spaces, Ursa no like. There's an ancient tool set.
Well, gee. Just happened to be lying here where you happened to go. Fancy that.
That sounded painful.
A little. Hiya.
As we now play Dodge the Archaeosaur, looking for the other tool sets.
Shiny tools.
Oh, you found some?
No. Just describing them.
Ah.
Ah, here's one. Oh no. Ah, there he goes.
Indeed, shiny tools.
Sparkly even.
And here's the last
there
set.
we go. I think we're in need of onions.
Oh? Oh! Do we have any onions? I'm not seeing any.
I don't think so. I don't think we've gotten the reload.
Oh dear, and I've been kind of lazy on my,
Onion growing.
yeah.
Oopsies. This isn't good. A nasty gang of dragons attacked my companions and me, scattering us every which way. The 3 of them should be around here. Have you found any trace of them, Kupo? Oh no.
Time to go search for Muggles.
Not that I need to have them out for XP's sake.
Well, I see one. Hello, Mr. Mortified.
Really? Yep, really.
Sorry, I can't help.
Dang it. Yeah, and I forgot I not switched back.
totally missed me!
Yep.
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay.
We barely escaped by the fluff of our pom-poms, Kupo. Well, time to go back to the others.
Bye-bye!
Now where?
Over here. Maybe.
Follow the trail of adventurers.
I'm following the circle edge.
Found one.
I think the other one might be behind this tree, maybe? No.
Up here. Where are you?
Okay, I see the last one. Now I need to find you.
Yeah, okay. Whoa, you're way south. Okay, that's where you went.
Oh, no, well, I'm catching up.
Dragon's still out there? No? Then I guess I'll return.
The last one is up this way.
Apparently. Come on, there we go. Where's the bloody road? Ah! Many thanks for pointing me in the right direction, Kupo. Yeah, this plum has not seen a bob in ages.
Not even.
And there's our rules.
Muddled?
Thank heavens we all made it, Kupo.
Mortified.
Blessed dragons, let's head back to Eorzea before they return in greater numbers, Kupo.
Mousy.
Dragons might still be around somewhere.
Mazed.
We would have never found our way if it wasn't for you, adventurers. We won't let any of those vile beasts take us by surprise on the way back. You do that. Okay. That take care of everything outside of Mogholm?
Looks it.
So let's go to Mogholm and call it a night. It's after time.
Yeah.
The turn-ins next week.
Yep. Sounds like a plan.
And of course the quest that's waiting for us there.
Indeed. But all in all, a very good night of getting some story and XP in. We've definitely made progress, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll be interesting tomorrow night returning to Monochrome Mobius. Let's see how badly my JRPG skills have atrophied while doing MSQ here. Everyone will be like, why aren't you playing 16? And I'll be like, because I'm playing Monochrome Mobius instead.
Because they're gouche enough not to have a PC version.
Yeah. Yeah. So, shall we call it a night here?
Yes.
Oh, you want to sit out in the
Or
sunlight.
afternoon. Call it an afternoon. It's 12:30 p.m.
Okay. Well, thank you all very much for joining us. We will go ahead and call it here. You all be safe, be well, get a good night's sleep, and hope to see you tomorrow for more Monochrome Mobius. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Everyone have a great night. Hope to see you tomorrow.
Night all.